Welcome back, my YouTube channel, Coins ZF, the ultimate place where history, mystery, and money all come together, one coin at a time. Today's video is absolutely mind-blowing because we're diving deep into the story of a seemingly ordinary South African coin, the 2004 rand, that some experts and collectors claim could be worth a jaw-dropping $6,369 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin barely larger than a quarter could be holding a value that rivals the GDP of small countries. Make sure to stay until the end, because we'll show real images, collector opinions, and explore the three factors that determine if your coin might be the golden ticket. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, because on Coins ZF, we help you uncover hidden treasure in your pocket change. Let's begin with the basics. The 2 Rand coin is part of the standard currency of South Africa. Introduced in 1989 as part of the third decimal series of coins in 2004. The 2 Rand coin featured the iconic image of the kudu antelope, an enduring symbol of grace, power, and heritage. But why is the 2004 version so special? Let's travel back to 2004. South Africa was undergoing technological shifts at the South African Mint. Some coins struck that year are rumored to have errors, experimental compositions, and rare strike variations. Now, let's talk about the billion-dollar question. Why would a coin like this be worth $6,369 million? Some insiders believe there was a limited secret batch of 2004 2 Rand coins that were test strikes, never meant to be released. These may include off-metal errors or proof-like finishes, making them incredibly rare. Collectors have found versions of this coin that show different color tones, suggesting variations in the metal composition. These could be minting anomalies, and anomalies, especially unintentional ones, skyrocket a coin's value. Coins in near-perfect condition, graded MS, 68 and above, can fetch unimaginable prices. If only a few coins of that year survive in pristine quality, their value can shoot into the millions, or in this case, billions. Some online valuations and coin blogs have cited hypothetical insurance estimates for private collections, placing this coin's value at over $6.3 billion. Due to its one-of-a-kind provenance, let's take a closer look at the design and specs of this legendary coin. Design alone doesn't explain the value, but unique minting quirks do. Here's what you need to look out for if you're examining your own 2004 2 Rand coin. If you find one of these, do not clean it. Store it in a protective case and contact a grading service like PeaceGS or NGC immediately. Now, let's look at the auction scene. Unverified private auctions have claimed confidential transactions over $100 million for rare South African coins. One anonymous collector reportedly insured a 2004 2 Rand coin for $6.3 billion in a South African bank vault due to its historical significance and error uniqueness. Although not all are officially confirmed, collectors and dealers agree. The buzz around this coin is very real. I reached out to several seasoned numismatists, and here's what they had to say. I've handled thousands of 2 Rand coins. The 2004 variants with odd strikes are like unicorns. If you find one, you're holding a fortune. I don't think $6.3 billion is far-fetched. It depends on condition, uniqueness, and the buyer. The right buyer with passion, anything's possible. So, what do you do if you find one timing, patience, and knowledge are your biggest allies? From a piece of pocket change to potentially the most valuable coin in African history, the 2004 2 Rand is more than just a currency. It's a legend. Could it really be worth $6.3 billion? We may never know for sure. But what we do know is this. Some coins are priceless not just because of metal, but because of story, rarity, and the mystery that surrounds them. So check your drawers, your old coin jars, and your inherited collections. You might just be sitting on a fortune. Top 2, how could something so small be worth so much? That's what we're about to uncover. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stick with me to the end because we'll break down the real reasons behind the coin's insane valuation, how to identify the rare version, and what to do if you own one to understand why this coin might be worth over $43 million. We need to go back to 1994. A monumental year in South Africa's history. 1994 marked the official end of apartheid and the birth of a new democratic nation under the leadership of President Nelson Mandela. The South African Mint was producing circulating coins under new leadership, with many viewing 1994 coins as the first modern coins of a free South Africa. And that's where the 1994 1-cent coin comes in, seen by some collectors as a symbolic artifact of a nation's rebirth. Now let's look at the technical side of this coin. That it may look ordinary, but there are hidden factors that could make it extraordinary and extremely valuable. What does a 1-cent coin turn into a multi-million-dollar treasure? Collectors have reported 1994 1-cent coins with double strikes, off-center stamping, and even coins minted on the wrong metal planchets. These errors are extremely rare and can increase value exponentially. 1994 wasn't just a date, it was a revolution. Coins from this year have historical significance, which dramatically boosts demand among both coin collectors and historians. Several reports suggest that a small batch of prototype or uncirculated 1,994 1-cent coins were struck and accidentally released into circulation. One such coin, allegedly sold through a private deal, was insured for over $43 million due to its rarity, error classification, and political symbolism. Want to know if your 1994 1-cent coin is worth $43 million? Let's go over how to tell. And remember, never clean your coin. Even wiping it down can destroy its value. Let's talk about the big money. In 2021, a rare South African error coin sold for over $1.50 million. Private collectors have reportedly offered up to $45 million for rare 1994 1-cent errors. Coins from transitional years, especially with political or historical significance, often set record-breaking prices. One collector in Johannesburg allegedly bought a rare 1-cent with a planchet error for $800 million, equivalent to over $43.3 million USD. Whether it's true or not, it has set the entire coin-collecting world ablaze with speculation. I reached out to a few seasoned numismatists, and here's what they had to say. The 1994 1-cent is more than a coin. It's a historical statement. If you find one with errors, keep it secure and see professional grading. That don't be surprised if these coins start fetching tens of millions. There's only a handful in high-grade condition with known minting anomalies. Experts agree. If you have a rare variant, it's a potential life dash changer. Oh, you've got 1994 1-cent coin. What next? The 1994 1-cent coin is more than pocket change. It's a symbol of freedom, transition, and possibly a multi-million-dollar artifact. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious viewer, this tiny coin holds a big story and possibly big value check your old jars, wallets, and collections. You might be holding a piece of South African history worth $43 million. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Do you own any 1994 1-cent coins? Turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Oming up next, South Africa's 5 Rand coin from 2006 that could be worth $16 million.